Hello. Now, I've been playing this for a fair bit the last 2 or 3 days, and as a result, I've progressed pretty well, I think. Particularly when it comes to my Federation rank. As you can see, Vice Admiral and 99% towards the next rank, which is of course Admiral, which is top of the shot. And I'm pretty sure I am about to do that because I grabbed the first 3 donation missions that appeared here, and there were plenty that showed up. I mean, there's all this lot, but I'm sure these first 3 will do it. So we'll donate the 6 grand there, we'll donate the 13 grand there. This one wants 8 tons of tea. I'll grab that. Right, what's that done? 100%. So now it is a case of let's fuck off out of here and head to somewhere that I think is going to give us some decent naval missions. So we'll go to SATA-III, where my old Federal Corvette is. Let's see what they have there. Now, going on the assumption that I will complete whatever the mission is, that will mean that I then have just the one thing left to do, which is my trade rank. And as you can see, my trade rank is currently at 69% Tycoon. Now normally I can't stand doing the trade grind. It is the most boring aspect of the game. It has me sort of longing for exploration again. But with 2.1 coming along, and it's theoretically possible that the beta could be starting in just 2 days' time, I wouldn't bet the mortgage on it, but it is possible. So I am going to need all the credits I can get, pretty much, because the engineers modifications are not going to be cheap. And of course they're going to need a lot of materials and loot and whatever the fucking hell else they want. And of course you have to do that individually for every single thing you want to modify. And as far as the weapons goes, it's still individual. So if you've got 3 cannons, tough, you've got to do it 3 times, 1 for each. Which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. It means that it's not ridiculously easy, so you just, you know, you're not going to breeze through it. But I am going to certainly need a lot of credits to do it. And whilst I'm not exactly skint, I mean, I'm on 161.4 million in the balance. I think I'm going to need rather more than that, so I can get the balance back up, which it needs, and of course go towards the trade rank in the process, especially now that the trade rank is, or well, will be, the only thing left for me to do. Now the observant of you will have noticed that the webcam isn't on. I switched it off because it still keeps flickering, so I'm going to have to wait for either the webcam drivers to, you know, new ones of those to come along, or an improvement to ShadowPlay. And once it's sorted out, I'll put the webcam back on. I'm sure you'll all be thrilled by that. But at the moment, the webcam's off because it just keeps flickering like fuck knows what, and it's as annoying as shit. I mean, I've done about 3 or 4 videos since the last one I put up, which was the barnacle farming, but they're all pretty shite, and 2 of them had the flickering webcam, so I just never bothered. So of course it's been over a week since I last put a video on here, and well, by my standards that's quite a long time. But anyway, once I've done whatever mission I'm going to take, and yes, I will take the easiest one possible, to get myself up to Admiral. Until 2.1 comes along, that's me pretty much finished with Federation space. I have no wish to hang around here. I want to go back to the Imperial space, not least because that's where my trade route is. Obviously I'll keep my Corvette stationed here. Because it is a somewhat centralised location as far as you know, conflict zones or community events or whatever
request granted.
That are in either Imperial or Federation space. Alliance space is not so great, but it's not like I spend a lot of time in Alliance space anyway.
Landing gear deployed.
Kid, I was making up a deal of this. It's fucking land, for crying out loud.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Right, I don't think I have, yeah, I ain't got any repairs worth doing. Let's see then if there's anything of interest in the bulletin board. To take 1 ton from Row Aeritas. Or this ridiculously easy one. Tognini station in Hoff. Deliver a message and that will do it. Whereabouts is Tognini station? Well, it's not far, wherever it is. There it is. Alright, well that's the one then. So this pissant mission, but that's the one that will get me to Admiral. How long have I got? 48 minutes. Well, this certainly isn't the most challenging of missions, to put it mildly. Of course, in 2.1 they're changing how the missions are done, and possibly the kind of missions that are available to you when it comes to actually going for the rank advancement. So I am therefore more than happy to be doing this right now, rather than what is almost certainly going to be a case of jumping through hoops with the 2.1 naval rank progression structure.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
But of course, if it turns out that the changes in the missions in 2.1 are for the better, then oh dear, how sad. Still, Frontier Development's track record suggests that that will not be the case.
Fuel scooping complete.
And it's not like I'm going to cry myself to sleep over it if they are better, because I've already got the top ranks in both. There isn't even any sign of any ship wanting to stop me doing this mission. Mind you, if any ship was going to, they'd probably be cuntish and make it that Anaconda. But then I have taken on Anacondas in this AS before and won, so even if it was an Anaconda it wouldn't bother me. On cue. Right, what is it? How far is it going to drag me back? It's dragging me back a fucking long way. It's only a fucking diamond back. Yeah, you fucking cunt. And of course he has to go and use chaps straight away. I wonder if he's going through my shields at a fair old rate. I'm going through his at a fair old rate as well. Either my pulse lasers are a bit shit or he's got decent bulkheads fitted. I suspect it's the latter. Fuck's sake.
Target shields online. Target shields offline.
This is by far the longest it has taken me to do with just one fucking diamond pack. Fucking lost.
Destroyed.
Because that cunt dragged me back so fucking far, it's going to take me...
Frameshift drive
longer than it should to get back to the fucking station again.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I think I was only about 8 light seconds away from the station when the interdiction started. So of course he has to drag me back to 42. I think once I start pouncing around in open play, I could be pissing off a few players by doing that to them, because I won't entertain the idea of using anything other than A4 interdictors, so I'll have the best range and blah-de fucking blah. Still, at least I'll be making a few credits on this trip, not just, you know, getting the rank. This is where I find out that the medium landing pad is occupied. That's been happening a hell of a lot lately. But not this
Docking
time.
request granted.
Landing pad.
Landing gear deployed.
And I'm coming in the wrong way.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Right, I'm sure. Hang on. Oh no, it's bulletin board is what I want. I was going to check the repairs, but oh well. There we go. There we are. So Lukozer is now a King Admiral. And I'm sure there are plenty of you saying that he's a King's, well, everything else. So I can't remember if I've got any cartographic stuff to sell. Nope. So there we are. That's both ranks topped up. So now the only thing that can change is the trade rank. That'll do. I'm okay with that. So balance is now at 161.4 million. And if we take a look at the stats, you'll see that I have been doing a fair bit. So current assets are at 1.36 billion. Credit spent on ships 1.2 billion. On outfitting 6.3 billion. On repairs 29.5 million. On fuel 2.1 million. Munitions 1.7 million. And still just the 3 insurance claims, 31.3 million. In combat I've done a fair bit. Bounties claimed has now passed 7,000. So they are up to 7,178, paying 199.5 million. Combat bonds, actually I've not done any, been to any conflict zones since I did the video clip in the Corvette. So it's still 5,708 with profit of 120.7 million. The assassinations data, I can only assume assassinations now only applies to bulletin board missions where it gives you a very specifically named person, because over the last 4 days I did 2 missions to take out pirates. One paid 5.5 million to take out 100, one paid 5.1 million to take out 80. So, you know, the price from assassinations would be over 10 million higher than this just from those 2 missions alone, and of course the highest single reward would be, say, 5.5 million, not 906,000. So if that is the case, and you know the assassinations have been changed to that, then it's going to take new players a hell of a long time to amass 257 of them. But by the time they will have far more than the 34 million. Skimmers killed is at 65, that's really not important. Crime continues to go up thanks to you know, security ships ramming me while they're trying to scan me. So 126 fines issued, 4,010,606 lifetime fines value. Bounties hasn't changed for fuck knows how long. Smuggling has changed. Black market network is up to 10. Black market profit is at 1.6 million. Commodity smuggled is finally into 4 figures, 1,146. Average profit of 45,644, and highest single transaction of 1.3 million. So the black market profit may not look too bad for someone who doesn't do hardly any smuggling at all at 1.6 million, but 1.3 million of that came from 1 transaction. So trading, I have been doing a decent amount of that. Market network is at 226, trading profit of 702.3 million, commodities traded of 551,363, average profit of 264,351. More than pleased with that. An average profit that is well over $250,000 a time. Yep, definitely take that. Shockingly, the highest single transaction hasn't changed. It's still 41,160,024. Mining, I've done a little bit more. Still not a vast amount, but profit from mining is 12 million or 12.4 million. Minerals refined 1,095. Materials collected 622. Exploration, still doing little bits of it, but no actual exploration trips. So systems visited finally past 9,000, just 9,002. Price of exploration 226 million. Level 2 detailed scans has finally gone up, 625, and level 3 detailed scans are 160,860. Finally found out by pure accident the difference between level 2 and level 3 detailed scans. You would think from the names of them that detailed scans would require the detailed surface scanner, but no. Level 3 detailed scans are scans of any object, whether it be a star, a planet, a moon, a piece of snot that's floating around in space, done with the detailed surface scanner. The level 2 detailed scans are those scans done without the detailed surface scanner. So that calls into question how you can call it a detailed scan if it is a scan done without a detailed surface scanner. But nevertheless, that's what the difference between the two is. This ASP doesn't have the detailed surface scanner anymore, because I mean the only thing the detailed surface scanner does is add 30% to the value of your trade data. And seeing as I'm already Explorer Elite and my profits from exploration is over 226 million, I don't really need that extra 30%, so the ASP doesn't have it. My Corvette does still have it, but that's purely because I can't think of anything to put in its place. Anyway, highest payout, this will stun you, but that hasn't changed, 631,850 still. Total height of space distance 280,602, total height of space jumps 14,543. Another shocking stat is that the max distance from start hasn't changed either, so that's still 45,837. Approximate time played is the equivalent of somebody who has no social life whatsoever, so it's accurate. And SRB distance travelled at 1.21 megameters. I hate that it uses megameters, it should say 1,210 kilometers, but no. And then it's CQC, so fuck off. That is it though. I am now going to piss off out of here to Imperial Space, where I'm going to be doing fuck knows how many trade runs, cargo runs. So if you need me, that's where I'm going to be for the foreseeable future. So that is this video done. Now go away.